Hello, hello. Have we got anyone in chat yet? Anyone at all? Cool. Right. Well, we'll just wait then. We'll just wait. Okay, there we go. Ryan, thank you. How's it going? I assume that means that my mic is working fine. Mic is good. Alright, cool. Alright, well, we've got a lot to get through today, so there's no point waiting for too long. You know, people will eventually join when they can. By the way, guys, for those of you that have joined the stream nice and early, please feel free to leave a like, as it will help to push the stream out to more people, and so hopefully more people get to view this. What's up, Callum? I'm alright, thank you. Uni Dragoncorn, how about yourself? Alright, so let's move this down here. Alright, so we've got a wheel with... Technically, we've got 89 Pokemon listed. I will build a 90th XL Pokemon during the stream. I actually just don't have enough Stardust currently. However, I'm hoping if we do manage to at least win a few games here and there, you know, with the triple Stardust, hopefully, or quadruple Stardust even, I think it is. Hopefully we can afford to build one final XL Pokemon for this stream. But we'll add it to the wheel when we can. Not bad. Been climbing pretty quick last 2 days. Also queued into Yonkus, and he beat me with double Shadow Bug Bite users. Nice to know that he's still playing in the Go Battle League, despite I think he's taken a bit of a break from content. But anyways, right, let's just go ahead, spin the wheel for the first time. I do want to make a disclaimer, like a lot of these Pokemon that we're going to be using are really bad, so if you are maybe expecting a stream with lots of wins, this one probably isn't it, so hopefully, you know, you guys don't have too high expectations of me, but if we manage to get at least one win per set, I think I'd honestly be pretty happy with that. But first off, we've got Cubchoo, Timber, and Sandygast. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is I will try to remember to buddy Pokemon when I have that option available. So of course Sandygast, or Mokegoat as you guys know it. Would you consider doing another list for level 50 XLmons in the Great League? It is funny you asked that because for channel members, that video is actually live for them to watch now. But for everyone else, I'll probably set it to go live tomorrow, since I am going to be away for the weekend. Well, I'm going to be back like Tuesday evening, so I won't be able to make any content during that time. So I'll probably schedule the video for everyone else either tomorrow or over the weekend or something like that. But yes, we have basically all of the Pokemon that you're going to see featured in this live stream are going to be featured in the tier list for that video. So yeah, definitely it is something that I would consider. Alright, so team number one, we had, was it Cubchoo, Timber, and Sandygast. We are on Astonish. Alright. I think we'll just settle with this order. Oh, nice. Just saw the thumbnail on your channel. Yes. Saw that Lundo last stream. Yeah, Spirit Team is definitely... To be honest, I might start with something like that now, actually, because I had loads of really good suggestions, but I just actually don't have, like, good enough IVs of a lot of the Pokemon to actually put together. Okay, this is a pretty rough matchup, very rough matchup. You know what, I'm actually just swapping into my hard answer. Alright, I think, do we fight hard for switch advantage here? This probably is a matchup that we can flip. I'll at least play out the one-shot scenario. Hi Callum, how are you today? Feeling better? Yes, I think I'm finally... well, I think I'm still a tiny bit, like, phlegmy, sniffy kind of thing. So you might still hear some irritating sounds on my end, but outside of that, I do feel definitely better. Alright, they just give me switch advantage for some reason, which doesn't help me because Feraligatr still beats the rest of the team anyways. But we win CMP and we reach a Rock Tomb. Okay, that is good news. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know. I probably should swap out of this matchup, actually. But I don't know really. I don't really know what we're supposed to do here. We have just 2 Pokemon that lose to both their remaining Pokemon, and they've got a shield advantage. So I think I probably should have just swapped out and sacrificed one of my backline there. But we've done it now, so it is what it is. Yeah, this does not help me at all. Crap, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. The goal is now to get at least 1 shield. Yes. Okay, I think I can maybe get it with a Sand Tomb here if I get to a Sand Tomb before they just get to another move themselves. Come on. And maybe with a debuff, we somehow put them into range where we KO with Powder Snows and I don't know, just other ice attacks. But yeah, we're kind of cooked. We are very much cooked. However, let's just overfarm a lot. We'll go for an Icy Wind because I want to debuff their attack stat before they throw a drill run potentially. They're just going to swap out, clear the debuff, right? Yeah. Oh well, I mean, look, we're going to make it look like it was a pretty close battle, which I'm kind of happy with. Yeah, so we get all shields down. That's a win, according to some of you guys. I had to sacrifice trade Shiny Tropius to get my lucky Shiny Spirit Team. Oh, that's sad times, unless you don't really care about your Tropius still. Can they just respect the team in top left? Yeah, innit, man. What's that about? Why is this opponent actually winning against me? Alright, GG's to that trainer. Yeah, definitely think we needed to... Well, we just needed to not have Timber be the only usable Pokemon against them there. But I think if we swapped out, caught a move, and preserved some HP on the Timber, maybe we had a slither of hope there. But even if we make a catch, whatever we catch onto basically just gets farmed down anyways. So yeah, we didn't really have a chance there. But we tried for sure. Next up, we've got Scraggy, Shelder, and Nidorina. Okay. Right, Shelder is definitely one of the Pokemon of all time. Okay, I can actually buddy Nidorina as well. So we will definitely take advantage of that. You sound confident. Yes, for sure. I meant to say Shiny Torkoal, not Tropius. Oh, hatching an egg. Shield are about to carry for real, for real. Alright, here we go. The plus side is we get to play Open Great League not on the new system. So, whilst there's bugs and stuff, at least I'm not going to end up losing to muscle memory failing me. Alright, here we go. Well, I shouldn't speak too soon about that, actually. I might still make some stupid mistakes. Shelter into Tinkaton. We're triple weak to this, so we just stay in, I guess. Maybe I just go immediately for Razor Shell. Debuff their... What does this even do? Debuff their defense, I think. If we get lucky. Which we do not. Alright, the plus side is I am confident that we'll live a Gigaton Hammer. So they probably bulldoze. Nope. Well, we still live it anyways, so... Have some of that. Maybe I should have just gone for Icy Wind, to be honest. Debuff their attack stats, since this Razor Shell is doing, like, no damage anyways. Okay, we do drop their defense. That is good. That is good for us. That is good for sure. Only need about 9 more of those. Yes, okay. Well, we definitely don't come in with Scraggy, of course, as Fairy Wind is double super effective. But after we've debuffed them, that puts us in a decent position. I can live any one charge move anyways, and I don't want to shield a Bulldoze if they go for a debuff here. So I'll let the first one go. It is just a Bulldoze. And then, yeah, even a Gigaton Hammer I should still live. So I'm going to let this go as well. It is the Hammer. Okay, that did more than I thought. Fuck. The plus side is I don't think they can Fairy Wind farm me down. However, what I don't want to do is throw a Thunderbolt and have them no shield. Ah, they don't shield that either. Damn it. Well, either way, surely they just let this thing go at this point, right? Please, bro. But maybe they've got, like, double Ghost in the back line. Let it go, bro. Thank you. Okay, good. We get rid of one Pokemon. Hold up a second. Good matchup. Good matchup alert. There's still hope. There's definitely still hope. Alright, unfortunately we just have no fast move pressure here. They're dealing pretty much as much damage as we're dealing to them. But our fast move is just single resisted. If we had maybe Brick Break, we'd be in a slightly better position here. Because maybe that eventually puts them into farm down range. But we could get a debuff anyways with upper hand. Oh, they actually just no shield. Unfortunately, they just outpace us here. That's frustrating. Come on, bro. It's just a Scraggy. You can no shield. Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna shield anyways. I wanna get the final shield off of them. Oh, we don't even get there. Fuck. Alright, well, GG's. Unfortunately, we've been dealt some pretty bad cards in the first couple of battles. But don't worry, there are definitely some good XL Pokemon in this list. We just haven't got them yet, unfortunately. But GG's to that trainer. Like I mentioned, guys, if anyone's just tuning in, don't expect to see a ton of wins in this stream, because these are some very bad Pokemon. But hopefully, we can at least try and get at least one win per set. So we can get some Stardust. We got Murkrow. There we go. Honestly, best Pokemon. Oops, we forgot to remove it. Whoops. Nope. I'll do that now. Murkrow. Nuzleaf. Okay, that's not very good though. And Pumpkaboo. Alright. So we got like a double dark, double brass team. Got the notification so late. When did you start? We've only been... Well, we've been live for 16 minutes. We've only done 2 battles so far. And both battles were absolutely atrocious, so you haven't really missed anything at all. Right, we just lead with Murkrow. We are triple weak to to ice types. Luckily, ice isn't even real, so it can't hurt us today. Oh, we can buddy Nuzleaf as well. Feel free, guys, to remind me to buddy stuff if you know I've got something best buddied, because I will very likely forget. To be honest, totally enjoy and understand this kind of gameplay. Game's in a horrible state, and the best thing you could possibly do is at least try to have some fun. Yeah, I mean, I think important thing though is if you're going for teams like this, it's important to know that you aren't going to win most games. Because if you go in maybe expecting to at least get like a 30% win rate, which obviously is not very good, but even then, that's probably quite high expectations for a lot of these teams. And so then if you go in and you end up winning like one game every other set, even though you're running technically fun stuff, you're probably actually not going to have that much fun. Right, okay, that's not a good lead, but we do have 2 grass types in the back, so we just swap into Pumpkaboo immediately. And luckily, we're actually in a decent position here. I'll just throw this immediately. We can definitely flip this matchup for sure. Probably, definitely, maybe. Hopefully. Okay, maybe we can't. Maybe we can't flip this matchup. But if they just back-to-back seed bomb me, I'll actually no-shield the next one as well. Yeah, we can definitely live a seed bomb here. Unfortunately, if they want a double shield, they can do. I don't think I live the Incinerate here, but let's see what they want to do. Do they double shield? Are they that desperate? Let's find out. Yes, they are. Alright. Ah, they live with 1 HP as well. That's really disappointing. But that's okay, that's okay. We're still fine. We can obviously just come in with Murkrow. Oh, Trainer? Why'd you do that? Alright. My thinking now is that they must have 2... Why would you even do that? You had like 1 HP. Why not just be farmed down? So I'm going to shield once and then just commit to a full Razor Leaf farm down here. Man, I do hate using Razor Leaf, but that's fine. What is your final Pokemon then? Might be Volt Switch Fortress in the back. Oh, that's going to be a bit annoying if it is. Well, I mean, it would be worse if it was a Bug Bite Fortress. For Nuzleaf, anyways. Okay, we're actually going to swap into Murkrow now. Alright, GG's. We actually get a win. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, it makes sense that they swapped out because they had 2 answers to Murkrow. But by swapping out, like, that just made it so easy for me. So GG's, let's go. Alright, there we go. We've got our token 1 win in the set. But yeah, literally, our team was triple weak to ice, but the opponent basically gave us infinite energy, or as much energy as you can give to a Razor Leaf user anyways, which put us in a pretty good position. Alright, here we go. Next wheel spin. We got Spinder, another Pokemon I can best buddy, Vullaby, and Trumbeak. Okay. Alright, I need to best buddy the Spinder here. Trumbeak, Vullaby. Right. Spinder. I bet bro's raging at his phone right now. I actually can't remember what fast move we're on for Spinder. Spinder is on Psycho Cut. Alright, cool. Psycho Cut got buffed this season. so don't mind that. Alright, here we go. We're going up against Panel himself. Spinder into Primeape. Not a great matchup for us, so I'm going to swap out. Oh, they swap out as well. And that was not a good swap for them. Anyways. Why the hell did they do that? What the hell? They had a Primeape into my pure normal type Pokemon. And bro was like, I better dip. Right, unfortunately Foul Play is just not going to do that much for us here. But we can tank 2 Surfs pretty comfortably. I don't know who wins CMP though. We are pretty bulky. So I guess we'll find out on the next Surf. We lose CMP, that was dumb. But I guess now what we can do is come in and just farm down. Get a lot of energy. Because otherwise, we put ourselves in a position where they farm us down. So yeah, it's not the worst thing. We can come in with Trumbeak. Can we farm down here? Yes, we can get there before they get to a Surf. That's good. Right, so did they swap out immediately with their Primeape, or did they throw one Fast Move first? I actually can't remember. But we get a shield. I can't imagine they close combat me, but we'll let the move go. Just a Rage Fist bait. Okay, fine with me, trainer. That does no damage at all. They swapped out immediately. Okay, cool. Okay, they no shield now. They could Ice Punch me. I'm still happy to no shield though. Oh, they did close combat. That's fine. We've got lots of energy here, right? I'm just going to full send a return right now. I don't think they'll shield the first move. Oh, I'm wrong. They shield the first move. Fuck's sake. Well, this is still fine. This is still fine. Let's just relax here. Right, how early do they throw the next move? Pretty early. I think we're still fine. Unless they can somehow catch already. Which will be coming soon. Yeah, now we're fine. Honestly, Drill Peck would have gotten pretty low here. Alright, let's go! Still don't have a clue why they swapped out immediately there. That was such a strange play. But we take it for sure. Shout out to the paid actor right there. Alright. Alright, we're actually 2-2 so far. Can we go positive in set number 1? We've got Floette, Doduo, and Mankey. Floette, Doduo, and Mankey. Surprisingly, Doduo is a Pokemon that I don't have best buddied, even though in my intros it is my buddy. So I probably should best buddy it, but it's not a very good IV, so I think I'd prefer a better one. Right, what do we want to do here? Maybe we just lead Mankey. Safe swap into Floette if we get a bad lead. Alright, here we go. Mankey, Gyarados. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We've probably already lost this one, actually. Baby Yonkus. Yeah, I can't remember who renamed this Pokemon. Or what the relevance was at the time, but yes. Alright. Yeah, we just let this go. Honestly, this Pokemon beats our whole team. And they're able to overfarm quite a bit as well, which is not ideal for us. Just throw Cross Chop immediately, and then let's see if there's a world where this puts them into range where we can peck farm down. Yeah, maybe. I don't mind going down one shield. I have the Hundo. Is it worth the Elite Swift? Well, you can judge based on how we do here. Well, actually, probably not, because we are 1v3 right now, and we're probably going to go down to just Dragon Breath, Fast Move Pressure into this Gyarados. But we're dealing decent damage with our Pecks. Thought it's named after the streamer Yonkus. Yeah, well, yeah, it is named after Yonkus. I just don't know why it's called Baby Yonkus. I know, obviously, he has a child, but I don't know why Floette, of all Pokemon, is the Pokemon that got renamed. I don't know if maybe Yonkus showcased it, like, at a similar point in time. I don't know. Right, can we peck them down here? I'm committing to it. Yes, come on, Doduo. Wait a minute. If we had Brave Bird, maybe there's a slight chance that we just nuke them. But I appreciate that this opponent let Doduo look like it did things. So thank you. Thank you, trainer. Alright, there you go. Doduo, definitely worth Elite TM. For sure. Very nearly 1v3 swept the whole team there. Alright. Back to the wheel. Right, next up we got Pikachu. Eevee. Oh my god. And what? Meowth. That is some team. I know it's Galar and Meowth, but still. Answer. It was me. Yonkus had a baby on the way, and I told Callum to rename whatever Yonkus. Right. There we go. Thank you, Shenanigans Stone, for clearing that up. Makes a lot of sense. What do we just get? Pikachu, Meowth, and Eevee. Brilliant. This one's got 1 more HP, so we'll take that. This is not winning anything. I can tell you that for sure. Yeah, almost like a Kanto mascot showcase team. Right. There's no order which we can run this in that makes any sense, really. So we're just going to go for Pikachu because I feel like it's the most likely to win a lead. And there we go. That's what we want to see. Ah, shit, we've already lost. We don't have an answer to Quagsire. Well, actually, we're kind of okay. We've got 2 respectable Pokemon against Togekiss. If we just don't use our shields here at all. I can probably live 2 Aqua Tails, maybe. I guess we're about to find out. I'll personally donate my hard-earned money if you can get a win with this team. Alright, come on. Whether I can feed myself depends on this team winning. What does Gyro Meowth even run? So it runs Metal Sound as the fast move, Night Slash and Trailblaze. Yeah, so we definitely just let it go here. We don't need switch advantage necessarily. To be honest, I don't really know how much energy they've got, so I'm going to overfarm just a tiny bit here. Ah, shit, too much. I mean, I can still live on Aqua Tail, so I guess we just farm up to back here. But they've probably got 2 answers to Pikachu, right? We might as well just go for a wild charge anyways. Nope, we definitely might as well not because they've got Diggersby in the back. But they're on quick attack, which is going to make it slightly more playable into my Meowth. They shield a Surf. Fucking hell, bro. Alright. They don't make a catch. As long as I just start boosting up my attack stat, they don't get any debuffs with Scorching Sands. Maybe we can start putting in some work here. Unfortunately, Trailblaze does hardly any damage. Right, don't bait me with a Fire Punch, please. They indeed bait me with a Fire Punch. Fuck. Well, we can't afford to shield the next one because Aura Sphere is going to do more damage than a Fire Punch bait. So I have to just no shield here. Alright, GG's. Unfortunately, we're not getting any donations for this battle, but we tried. That was pretty rough for us. Double ground when our team had no answers to ground types was a bit of a tricky one, but we will move on to the next one. All right, we got Kabuto, Snover, and Bellsprout. Right. Double weak to fighting here, but that's okay. I think we'll do Bellsprout as our safe swap, maybe? I don't know. Hopefully we just win the lead and okay, yeah, this is a fine lead matchup for us. Thank you, Brian Corder 3599 for being a channel member for 22 months. That is some crazy commitment. I appreciate that. we got spicy grasshole right here. Okay, they let me get to a second Aqua Jet already, which I'm very happy with. I can probably force a shield advantage here. No, okay, they let it go. What are they likely to have in the back? Like Quagsire. Should we just no shield here? And then come in and go for a Powder Snow. Alright, if they've got like a fire type, we're cooked, obviously, for sure. But we come in with Snover. We get the Powder Snow farm down. Come on. You don't have a fire type. You don't have a fire type. You don't have a fire type. Please don't have a fire type. They're thinking about it. Oh boy. Guaranteed Gator. Alright. Come on. Debuff. Chance that they bait here. Pretty high since we're quite low. I'm going to shield anyways. It is just a bait. That's fine though. Because I'll still live a Hydro Cannon regardless. But the issue now is that I don't think with a shield advantage, no, with even shields, even in a positive matchup, I actually don't think that Bellsprout wins into like a Jellicent, for example. Yeah, fuck. Even though I was pretty confident, I'm now not as confident. We don't even get to Power Whips. Ah, that's so annoying. We probably shouldn't bait because Wrap doesn't do anything for us. Because we don't get to another move anyways. Yeah, like it doesn't matter. Oh, that's sad. That's a bit sad there. Maybe what we should have done instead was catch the Hydro Cannon, bank the Power Whip for later. Oh, sorry, bank the Energy Ball for later. But yeah, that's the disappointing thing when you're running a Bellsprout, is that it doesn't have the stats or the pacing to do anything. If it had access to Leaf Blade, maybe even if we bait there with a Wrap and land a Leaf Blade, it probably doesn't do enough damage either. So yeah, sad times. But it is what it is. You know, what can you do? Apart from cry. We move on to the next one anyways. We got Vroom, Dratini, and Joltic. Right, this team is not good either. By the way, Brian, I know you haven't actually like donated anything here, but if you want to, and this goes for actually anyone who's a channel member, I guess, if you want to rename it, if you want to show off how your dedication to the channel, how long you've been a channel member for. I don't know exactly how you do that, but you're more than welcome to rename a Pokemon of mine or something like that. Alright, what the hell did we just spin? It was like Dratini, Vroom we can buddy, Vroom and Joltic. Right, there is no way we win with this team, surely. But let's best buddy our Vroom, give us the best possible chance at picking up a win. Alright, come on. Alright, here we go, come on. What could we see that we can actually beat here? We need, I don't know, like a Typhlosion lead where they say swap into Wigglytuff. And what does Joltic even beat? A Gyarados with no shields? Okay, Jellicent, we've got Twister. So that's something. What's up, Callum? Just wanted to say, not over us is fire. Your best yet, in my opinion. Well, I appreciate that. Alright. They probably bait with a surf, but I actually don't really care if they do or not. Because it still takes them the same... We still have pace, regardless, right? So I don't mind this. They shield. And they don't really overfarm. So if they surf here, I should live this. If they Shadow Ball, of course, that'll take us out. But they surf. Okay, we live that. Oh no! They had a freaking Wigglytuff, but they swapped into it. Right, if we can get a shield advantage here. If they use a shield, commit to a Charm Farm Down, we're actually in. Boost. No boost. Okay, this is fine as well. Is there a world where Vroom actually Metal Sound farms them all the way down, though? Obviously, we do resist everything. But I don't know if we just apply enough fast through pressure here. I think we have to commit to it. Yeah, actually, we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine here. We'll come out with a lot of energy. And then it just depends. If they've got like a Tinkaton in the back, we probably still lose anyways. Right. Can I farm them down here? Looks like we barely couldn't, right? So we'll just come in, Aqua Tail them. We've got a lot of energy. Fire it. Okay, unfortunately, I think we still lose. Unless they've only got Trailblaze. That's basically our only win condition here. Okay, Jarable does decent damage. Yeah. I have a Hundo Pikachu EV, but not a Meowth. Honestly, you gotta up your game, bro. Oh, we don't even live the Swift. Alright, GG's to that trainer. We are currently not doing very well in this set, but we still have the chance to get a win. And we are aiming for at least one win per set. And we've got 2 battles left in this set, so let's see if we can get that done. Alright, Deli Bird. As you can see, like a lot of the teams here, we're doing like okay in terms of like alignment and stuff. It's just the difference in stat product is really, really cooking us. Alright, Deli Bird, Geodude, and Salandit. This is going to be a tricky one. So, Deli Bird, Geodude, and then we can also Best Buddy Salandit. Alright, what's like the best lineup we can face here? Based on the order. You should try the team I've been climbing with the last 2 days. I just know you'll love it, Callum. It's your favourite kind of team. Alright, bros, vague posting in chat. I bet it has a Wigglytuff on it. Right, Deli Bird, Primeape. We just stay in here. Hope they don't close combat us. Hurry up. Oh, maybe they're going to deal no damage here, as they've lagged out. Nope, well, that was less damage than it should have been. I'm just going to fly. I'm going to take advantage of this. Dustox, Toedscruel, Wigglytuff. I fucking knew it. You guys are so predictable with your nonsense. Discharge, what are you doing, bro? Right, I think I don't know if Rockside would, because obviously, wait, how much damage does Rockside do? 75. Is it the same damage as Rock Tomb nowadays? Bro, stop discharging me, that's resisted. Right, I'm just gonna blind Rock Tomb, it doesn't matter what comes in. Okay, all shields are down. I've debuffed them, so I can live whatever this is. Yeah, we just have to hope they don't have a really good answer in like a Jellicent or something like that. Fuck! Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do. Maybe there's a chance for us. How low is Geodude? Pretty low. What's our plan? What we need to do is force them to throw some energy. Come in with Geodude. Farm them down. I think Deli Bird has a move, maybe? Yes, okay, this is good. This is good. Unfortunately, I think their switch time is going to be up pretty soon, though. Yo, Jamie Finn, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Fuck. We should have predicted they'd swap out there. I should have predicted it, because now Geodude's just too low, for sure. We do take out the Primeape. Wait, maybe if they throw a move? Please throw, please throw. No! Fuck. Man, we could have actually won this game here. I mean, I know they did lag, so we wouldn't have necessarily deserved to win it if we did there. But I knew they would swap out. I don't know why I didn't just predict that. That's the thing with like 4, 5, 10 fast moves. You need to like know what you're gonna do before you do it, because if they swap out there and we just swap immediately, that's a win for us. But GG's anyways. Sad times. Could have won that game for sure. And now we've only got one game left in the set to at least get one win. And we got Hisuian Zorua, Drillbur, and Trapinch. Alright, this is a very glassy team. Yesterday I ran into my most hated team of Morpeko in the lead, paired with Tink and Aegislash. First time I rage quitted the game. Oh, did you like not even bother top lefting? You just quit out of the app. Probably phone smashed up against the wall. Alright. What did we just spin from the wheel? My memory's pretty bad. Zorua, Drillbur, and Trapinch. Right, this team... Oh yeah, we can best buddy Trapinch. What's the 90th Mon? Did you mention it? No, basically, right, we don't have enough Stardust to build the 90th Mon yet. And I have a few options that are lucky, that I'm hoping by the time we've done a few battles, and hopefully at least got one win in a few sets to get like the 3600 Stardust reward thing here, then hopefully we can afford to build the final Pokemon, basically. But I won't reveal what it is just yet. Right, let's think about this. We're gonna just need to win, basically. We need to win, for sure. No hard counters. Well, from them anyways. I don't mind if we hard counter the opponent. Fortress in the lead. We do have two resistance to Volt Switches, so we might as well just swap out. But I did want to stay in just in case they were on Bug Bite, since that would have been a positive matchup for us. Okay, they go for Sand Team, that's fine. Oh, they're not that good into us. Three, 4. Right, we might as well just stay in, force a CMP tie. Because we want to get them low enough where we could actually snarl farm them down. Because Zorua does resist all the, well, the typical charge moves. I mean, we might as well Rock Tomb here, I guess. Just in case they get to a move into our Zorua anyways. I mean, maybe I should have Drill Runned, because I don't think they'll shield. No, they don't shield. But they can't come back in with the Fortress without taking, well, without having to throw another charge move here. That's not great. Okay. We're still fine. We're still fine. They've got energy, for sure. They'll swap back. Yep. If they go for one extra, we get to 2 Nightshades here, which is what we need. We need to get both shields as well. We can't afford for them to let this go. So please shield this, and then just throw immediately. Oh, they don't shield. Okay, we lose. Right, I don't know how much energy the Feraligatr has. My memory, of course, is always bad. We can't even... we're screwed. Yeah. Because what I couldn't do was snipe, because then I don't have a catch opportunity. But now we're going to be behind on energy, so there's just nothing we can do here. Okay, I mean, we make a catch, but yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, the fact that they no-shielded and they lived it was like worst case scenario for us. Because if we could have, or even if they farmed me down there, maybe I should have let them farm me down. Because we needed to get ahead on energy on our Trapinch, but we couldn't swap out to do that because I also needed to catch. So that was unfortunate for us. But GG's to that trainer. They should have just shielded the Nightshade, to be honest. Would have made it quite a comfortable win for us. But anyways, we'll unfortunately did not get a win there, so we don't get the extra Stardust that we need to power up this final Pokemon. But hopefully, next set going to be a bit more positive for us. We've got Execute, Hisuian Voltorb, and Lombre. Right. I don't think we're going to win this game. I can't lie. Voltorb is the worst Pokemon I've ever built. Hands down. Execute's surprisingly pretty bulky. And Lombre could have some play here. But we won't lead with the Voltorb. Voltorb worse than Fungus? Yeah, by miles. It's only got Tackle or Charge Beam. Fungus at least has Astonish, which is a good move. Bro, fucking Umbreon? Why? Right, we're gonna swap out. And yeah, just watch us do nothing here. Fuck's sake. They don't know we don't have an electric type move here. So maybe we get a shield. I'm gonna need you to shield this trainer. Thank you. Oh, we don't get damage registration error. Alright, so here's the thing. We've got Ancient Power. But we need to... Execute's useless into both their Pokemon. So I don't know what our plan is. I don't really know what we can do here. They go for Fly. And they throw immediately. So what we can do here... They Flame Charge this time. Interesting. I'm going to go for Scald. And then I'm just going to swap into my Execute. There's no way we can win this because Umbreon's just too good into Lombre neutrally. But we'll swap out. We didn't get a debuff. Unfortunately, I think Fly's not going to KO. Yeah. So, although we do land the Confusion, and now we can bubble them down. But yeah, Umbreon's way too healthy. Just show me your third so I can see what we were dealing with. Please. Okay. So we actually had a triple grass team here. And they've got Quagsire. We don't have a grass type move, so that's kind of depressing that we can't just one-shot them here. But I do appreciate them coming in with the Quagsire to be like, here's what you could have beat if you weren't running such nonsense. But yeah, Stone Edge should be taking us out for sure. Oh, they go for a double resisted Aqua Tail for some reason. Fair, fair enough. Maybe they Mud Bomb me this time around, which we probably still live now after we debuff them. No, they Aqua Tail again. Okay, so we can actually just... We can get rid of the Quagsire. Make it look like this team was nearly good. I appreciate that, trainer. And then we remember that Umbreon is just super healthy. Alright, GG's. That was pretty rough for us there. I do wonder if we... No, there's just no way we could have beat the Umbreon there, unfortunately. Alright, let's go spin the wheel again. Alright, we can't really get too much worse of a team than that, to be fair. So we got Chinchou, Magby, and Alolan Sandshrew. So, some actually usable Pokemon here. Chinchou. Alolan Sandshrew, I think, is another buddy. Yeah, so we can buddy this. And Magby. Oops. Alright, order-wise, we are triple weak to ground. Maybe we just start with the good Pokemon and hope that we do something. Flip switch on a Quag earlier with Seed Bomb on Morpeko, plus a few Thunder Shocks earlier, satisfying. It's actually a little bit depressing that Seed Bomb doesn't KO. But also, Morpeko is a bit annoying to go up against as well, so kind of glad that it's not like you can't just run a coverage move and then just easily do things like beat Alright. Let's actually swap out of this matchup into Magby. We resist Metal Sound. We've got Brick Break for coverage. They do outpace. But I'm hoping... Well, they probably have a Altaria in the back. Yeah, obviously. Why wouldn't they have an Altaria in the back? Thing is, we do have a really hard answer in the form of our Chinchou for that Empoleon. So honestly, we need them to just throw fairly early here. Because if they overfarm by much, they probably reach a flamethrower. And they actually overfarm perfectly. So that's not ideal for us. Because yeah, they probably reach a flamethrower into our Sandshrew now. Oh, fuck off. Obviously, they'd have just the perfect hard counters to us. If we ran a slightly different order, this is an easy W for us. Sad times. Sad, sad times. Thing is, I probably live the Seed Bomb now, so they get off so much of a farm down. Ugh. Yeah. We can surprise them actually, come in with our Sandshrew now and get off a Night Slash, but it just doesn't help us, does it? Boost! No boost. Alright, they've got, I think, pretty much 100 energy at this point. But they are very low. So I'm going to shield here so I can get off this Powder Snow. Maybe there's still a lifeline for us? Do they just double Shadow Ball me? Yeah, they do. Is there a world where I Thundershock them down before they get to Seed Bomb? Sorry, not Thundershock. Spark them down. Farm down Altaria as well. And come out with a Thunderbolt. Oh no, we deal way too little damage. Oh, man. Alright, well, sad times. I mean, if you're in the 2200s and you're running Empoleon, Altaria, Gourgeist, you kind of need to try something else, because you should not be at that low elo with such a strong team. Alright. We are going to go Pancham, Onyx. Oh, bro. We need a win. Amora. Damn it, man. Pancham. Onyx. Right, I'm not feeling overly confident with this team either. But maybe we can get on the receiving end of just a hard counter. No. The dishing out end of a hard counter beatdown. There we go. Perfect start for us. Literally where we need to see this Pokemon. Go on, safe swap into like a... Oh, we're fucked. I was going to say safe swap into like... I don't even know. Charizard. Unfortunately, we just don't win switch advantage here. I mean, we do tank these Brutal Swings very comfortably. I was hoping maybe they'd have Sludge and Overheat. But we can tank 3 of them, get to a Stone Edge, and maybe get a shield advantage. Because surely they really desperately want Switch here. Yep, so they do. Hisuian Sneasel. It's not an XL Pokemon. Well, at least not for Great League anyways. Oh, bro. Bro. Okay. All shields. All shields are down. We don't have any fighting type charge move pressure. However, we just go straight for body slam here. And this should put him into farm down range. Maybe there's a world where Amora sweeps. They've got Altaria in the back. Yeah, nice. That's good. That's good for us. We've only seen Brutal Swing so far. I think we just let it go. We see what their other charge move is. It is Sludge. And then we just swap out. We don't need to shield the first. Okay, this is winnable here. They're at 3. Four. Five. I think I live a Shadow Ball. Yeah, pretty comfortably. 6. 7. Right. The only way we lose this now is if they can Fairy Wind farm me down. Honestly, I think we shield anyways. We've got energy on our Pancham, right? So if they do get to 2 Brutal Swings, we just force them to throw them. Yep. Come on, Pancham. You have a Body Slam, right? Surely. Please. I think we've got a move. Oh, wait, we don't. But we get there. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, we had some energy. That's what I meant. All right. GG's. Easy win for us there. I mean, that's what we needed, right? We just needed a good lead. And actually, they were double weak to Pancham. And there you go. You get a win. Alright. Next up on the wheel, we've got Carablast, another Pokemon that we can buddy. Axew. And Machop, another Pokemon we can buddy. So I think we'll buddy Carablast. Right, Axew is absolutely awful, by the way. Technically, we do have a random best buddied Axew as well, but that's not... Oh, this... Oh, there's a frickin' hold up a second. Let me just catch this real quick. There's an Aldino right here. We need the Stardust. And we catch it as well. Very nice. Alright. What were we doing? Changing our buddy. That's the one. You received a gift from your buddy. It's a get out of jail free card. This allows for 1 respin. 1 use only. Alright. I think this team's sort of okay. Well, it's not. Axew's terrible, but I think we'll use it when we need a win in a set. Like Battle 5 of a set if we've gone 0-4. Right. We're very weak to flying in the lead. But I can't really lead with Axew just because it's not good. Didn't see my message earlier, but I really liked your Glass Cannon tier list video. I appreciate that. We've actually got another tier list video that will be coming out maybe tomorrow. It is currently already available. Oh, fuck's sake. I could have actually led with the Axew. We got an... What was I saying? No, what was I... Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, tier list video. That was it. I've got another one featuring XL Pokemon that I built. Oh, bro. Yes, and it's already watchable for members. That's what I was trying to say. Correct. Thank you. for reminding me what I was trying to... What the hell are you doing, trainer? What the hell? Bro, Machop putting in the work right now. We might as well shield. I know Turtonator's got 80 energy, so we've got to be careful of that for sure. Do I throw on CMP? Yes, apparently I do. And actually, Turtonator is so low that I can probably take him out with an X-Scissor. So what we'll do here is we'll just Fury Cutter them down. Well, let's see if they want to swap out. Oh, freaking, how do they always get damage registration error here? That is frustrating, but that's fine. Wait, is it? Okay. We have the draw run at least. We have the draw run. Let's see what they throw first. If it's Brutal Swing, we throw immediately. Yep. Right, what could we possibly beat in the back here? That! Right, just don't... If this does decent damage, we should be fine. As long as they don't have Ice Beam. Let's go, Carablast! Come on! Give Niantic my wallet when a Cacturne Avatar onesie becomes available. Alright. Mate, we are cooking right now. What's going on? Alright. We got Smoochum. Ghastly. And Fungus. Alright, we got like that double Astonish backline. Hopefully we don't see any dark types, because we just... will instantly lose. Ludi got wrecked. I mean, bro, Carablast put in work there. Fury Cutter farm down the Licky Licky. Win CMP to drill run Turtonator. And also... Oh, fuck off. You can't be running this. That's not fair. We specifically said that we're weak to dark types. I mean, at least they don't have dark type fast refresher. Oh, bro. We've lost. We've already lost this game. We even lose CMP with Fungus. Ugh. Right. Let's see. We should live a Body Slam, though. And we do. I mean, to be honest, Ghastly's still going to have a lot of fast pressure into Greninja. Can I swap out yet? No, I cannot. Oh, I hate this, though. They get a big farm down. We are one away from a Psyshock, though. Alright, if they no shield here, and it puts them into, like, Astonish farm down range, we just let it go. They actually shield. Okay, what the heck? We can't really not shield, though. Which is bad news for us, because they also bait with a Body Slam. That's not good. We can live a Body Slam. Barely. If they swap into Greninja... Okay, they don't. That's fine. Yeah, we're kind of in a very bad position right now. They have to let this go for sure. No, what the hell? They don't. Okay. Right. If Greninja is 2 away from a move, we're fine. But I don't think they are, because they overfarmed. And they bait with a Body Slam. Just get out, bro. Baiting against a frickin' ball of gas. Fuck's sake. Alright, let's see. Nightshade. Pretty big damage, to be fair. GG's. They might be on Earthquake. I guess so. But still, why were they double shielding the frickin' against Smoochum? I mean, I know they are weak to ice here, but they still had Greninja, which completely walled me. Oh, alright, well, anyways, we hard lose that game, but we made it respectable. Alright. Next up on the wheel. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please make sure you leave a like, as it really does help push the stream out to more people. We got Pawniard, Grimer, and Corphish. Think that should be a good idea for ongoing streams, putting a get out of jail free card on the bottom left of your screen, then removing it when you use it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, actually. We'd probably need like several of them, to be fair. Thank you, Miranda4518D, for the $20 donation. Silent viewer here who has your videos on the background a lot. Thank you for the content. If possible, take the worst rated Pokemon that you have already built on PvPoke and put them on the wheel. All right, let me just quickly. Yeah, let's just do that now. Let's go over to PvPoke. You're not going to see this on screen, unfortunately, but you guys are free to also look at PvPoke. I'm just going to go to the rankings and then sort by, well, scroll down to the bottom basically, and then we'll go for XL. We'll scroll to the bottom and see which ones I've got. So, the worst thing I've got built on this list... so actually we've already used. Flabebe, unfortunately, is something that I used to have, but I actually have evolved it. Right, Roggenrola is something I have, so I'll lock that in. Roggenrola, Vroom we've already used. Let's see, what else? Snova we've already used. Dwebble, so Roggenrola and Dwebble. And then our third pick is going to be Clauncher, based on the stuff we haven't already used. Jeez, that is bad. Alright, so we have to remember, we'll use this team that we just spun afterwards. But for now, what did I say? Is Roggenrola. This, by the way, is a Shundo. Easy lose incoming. Mate, we can watch us just absolutely hard counter the opponent here. What was it? Roggenrola, Dwebble, and Clauncher. Bro. Alright. This is definitely one of the teams of all time. Oh, we can actually Best Buddy boost Dwebble, I'm pretty sure. Thank you again, Miranda, for the donation. And if you'd like to, you can also rename a Pokemon of mine, if that's something that you'd like to do. And even if, well, yeah, since you've donated $20, you can actually come up with a future live stream theme if you have anything. You don't have to do it right now. If you just continue to watch the stream and think of something later on, then you're more than welcome to do that. But I very much appreciate the donation. Right. Alright, here we go. We need to run into a trio of Talonflame, basically. That's our win condition. What was that legend team that Homeslice Henry showcased? It was like Charizard, Ho-Oh, and Morpeko. Right. This is pretty rough for us, but we're bulky enough to just tank and well, we probably go down to close combat, but we can tank this first move. Hopefully they don't invest a shield, because we're just a tiny little thing. Please just let us go. They're definitely shielding here, man. Bro, come on. We're barely even a Pokemon. Okay, they do throw. That doesn't really help me that much. I don't know if I'd actually get to another Arc Jet here, so I'm just going to have to let this go. We obviously come in with Dwebble since we take neutral damage. Oh, this is going to be such a difficult Smackdown farm down. Oh, I'm going to hate this. Alright, we just try farm all the way down. We probably don't get it, actually. Oh, they close combat. Okay, that's big. We probably still don't get the full farm down here. But we just double shield. And luckily for me, they've got Talonflame and another Talonflame in the back. Oh, fuck off. How am I supposed to beat this? Wait! You idiot! I mean, it doesn't really matter that much because Beak Blast probably gets me low, but they'll never be able to farm down with Aegislash, right? Well, actually, they might. They might be able to farm me down here. Oh, man. Come on, Bulldoze. We need some debuffs. That does such little damage. What's the point? Come on, second one. Big debuff. The biggest debuff you've ever seen. We go for the combo play. Hit him with the Rock Tomb. Opponent is panicking right now. They're not panicking. Fuck. Honestly, if we saw literally any other Pokemon in the back, we might have had a tiny bit of play. But not this. Right, well, GG's, we tried our best. Honestly, that's respectable for the team we just had there. I feel like that's as good as we could have done. So we'll take it. And again, appreciate the donation, Miranda. Alright, now let's run back what we just spun from the wheel. Opponent was just lucky we didn't have Caterpie. Yeah, exactly, for sure. Alright, so we spun Ponyard, Grimer, and Corphish. I need to remember to... Actually, let me do this first. I need to remember to remove the 3 that we just used. So, Clauncher. Clauncher. Dwebble. And Rog and Roller. What the hell was it going on there? Alright. Yeah, Bulldoze is so depressing. Honestly, Rog and Roller might be one of the worst Pokemon I've ever built as well. Since I built it, like, Smackdown been nerfed. Bulldoze, just an awful move. Oh man, what are we even typing in here? Pawniard. Grimer and Corphish. Grimer and Corphish. Alright. This is an okay-ish team for us. I mean, compared to the previous team, this team seems like it's top meta. Amazing lead for us. Amazing lead. Somehow they'll have Fire Punch for coverage. I do wish we had X-Scissor here, but we're still in a great position. We completely walled 2 of their Pokemon already. And so I guess we just stay in for a while, just to make sure we can guarantee switch advantage. Right, I didn't really appreciate how much damage we took from a foul play there. But yeah, we're going to come in with Grimer, since it's not going to have a great matchup into the Dusclops. They are obviously on Psychic, brilliant. Doesn't matter too much. We'll definitely be able to maintain alignment regardless. Alright, cool, that's fine. And they do have quite a lot of energy. And we are probably still switch locked here. But I don't know if Shadow Punch KOs. It doesn't. So we just go for a Sludge. Okay, there doesn't hardly any damage, but that's okay. Right. As long as they don't have a really hard answer to Corphish in the back, we should be fine. Please don't be on Fire Punch. Okay, that's good. Alright, they're staying in. Maybe they're Ghost Double Dark. Unfortunately, they're going to get us fairly low here. Ah, shit. I mean, we've got return. We've got return. Unfortunately, they nerfed Mud Slap and Bomb specifically to nerf Grimer. Yeah, for sure. It's just... Obviously, it was just way too strong. 4. They're on 4. Five. We might as well just shield here. I don't think they can come in and snipe me with a Shadow Punch. So we just look to overfarm. And I actually prefer if they swap out now. Because now, yeah, Shadow Punch definitely doesn't take us out. Probably. Hopefully. Yeah. Swap out. Yeah, surely we're fine now, right? Yeah. Alright, come on. Just need to remember the return is definitely on the left. Let's go! Hello, bro. I'm late. How you doing? Doing pretty good, thank you. How about yourself? We're actually getting some wins, so we'll definitely take that for sure. Top worst Pokemon was a theme for a future live stream. If that's too similar, I can think of something else. I'll write it down anyways. I can do, like, the worst Pokemon that I've built according to PvPoke. But then there's actually a few Pokemon that, like, they actually just don't even have rankings because they're either so bad or like their stat product isn't good enough. So it's a bit of a hard one to quantify, but I'll write it down anyways. And if you do come up with something different, then I can just change it, obviously. But I appreciate the idea. So it's Miranda. Worst rated Pokemon. Alright. Alright. Cool. We can move on to the next wheel spin. Alright, next up we got Aron, Baneri, and Gollet. Should we run it on Astonish, since Mudslap's been nerfed? Or do we just keep it as it is? I think I've only got one fast TM anyways, so probably not worth wasting it. But maybe Astonish would be better. I don't know. Whichever one I run, I'll probably need the other. The Vibing Noob. I feel like I know this person. Luminion. Alright, that's not good for us. We're double weak to water, and they're probably going to be on Waterfall. Oh, bro. What the fuck? This bro, like, accidentally stream sniped me. If, like, Shadow, Azumarill, Corviknight, and all those bulky mons release, do you think you'd build them? Potentially, maybe. I guess we come in with Aron. Okay, I think that might have been CMP by accident. Kind of just threw off vibes, but we'll take it. If it is. Bro, what? Bro's like, oh, can I outspice CallumOnToast? Please just let it go, trainer. Oh. Okay, they do throw. Yeah, we can't win this, unfortunately. GG's. A cool team, for sure. Unfortunately, one that just beats me up. But it is what it is. That's how it goes sometimes. And you'd much rather get RPS'd to an actual creative team. So, respect. And I do think I recognise their name. So maybe they've submitted to the channel before. Or potentially Battle of Spice or something. There you go, yeah, they're on my friends list. So, GG's to that trainer. They'll probably jump into chat immediately now. Alright. But we move on. Next up, we've got Galarian Yamask, Kanto Sandrew, and Combusken. Yo, GG's, man, just fought you. Yes, GG's. A really cool team. I was just saying, if you're going to get RPS'd, at least get RPS'd by a very cool team. What do we just spin? Yamask, Combusken, and Kanto Sandrew. That's the other one. Right, we are triple weak to water again, so hopefully not too much in the way of water this time. Thanks, built it quite recently. Alright. Pangoro. This is good, because I think we're on Peck. And we are. They probably just full send a close combat and dip. I hope so, because I'm going to shield. Yep. Oh, fuck. Oh, right. That's not so good for us. I'll rock tomb them here. Don't expect them to shield, but then I can maybe tank a move when I come back in. Oh, they actually do shield. Okay, that's good then. We debuff their attack. That is good for us. Maybe they just bait me with an Ice Beam here. They do not. I'm gonna just swap out then. Right. Let's see. Night Slash. So they could Night Slash me now. And they will. Oh no, they're already at close combat. Well, that's sad. Damn it! GG's. Well, G's, I guess. For running Azu. Right. Not so good for us there. But we do have a win in this set, so we don't need to use our lifeline. So we'll just continue and spin the wheel again. Alright, we've got a Alolan Grimer this time. Elekid. If we could not be triple weak to ground, that'd be great. And we've got Oddish. My thoughts are wait until my tier list ranking video goes live and then decide. Because I don't want to spoil anything, but one is definitely way easier to use than the other. But it just depends on what you actually want from what you're building. Right, what am I doing? What do we just spin? Grimer, Oddish, Elekid. Alright. Okay, we're triple strong into a Azumarill. I'm not going to throw just yet because Sludge Bomb wouldn't threaten a KO. So there's no point throwing immediately and then having to shield anyways. I'm going to just chip with a Seed Bomb. Actually, you know what? I might as well just throw another one. Because maybe we grab a shield now, and if not, we can just come in with Grimer. Anyways. Okay, yeah, cool, that's fine. We catch probably a foul play. They could have randomly drain punched me, but I doubt that. So yeah, foul play. We didn't tank that as well as I thought, but we do put them into farm down range. And they can't really come back in with a Azumarill. But they do have a Gastrodon. Fuck, okay. I think we actually lose now. Damn it. Oh, we even had a Grass-type Pokemon, but we're going to have just no Farsu pressure into them whatsoever. Oh, they do Crunch. Oh, wait, hold up. They shield here. Okay, my win condition is if they swap out. Now I am definitely regretting throwing both Seed Bombs. Yeah, I need you to swap back into Azumarill, please. If you don't mind. Oh, they're not doing that. Yeah. We can't win this, unfortunately. Unless they swap now. And Body Slam doesn't take us out. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Alright, GG's. That was an annoying one for us there. But it is what it is. We still got to win, so we'll keep going. Whoops, not like that. Alright, actually wait, hold up, 1 second. Let's see if we've got enough Stardust to build the next Pokemon. We've got some random evolved Pokemon here. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, so I was thinking of building a Palpatode. Because why not? So this is going to be... Oh, so we do have enough Stardust. But we don't have enough to double move it yet. So I guess we're going to have to just carry on winning. Hopefully. But we can't add it to the wheel just yet. So next up we got Sculp, Ledian, and Leip. Alright, 3 decent Pokemon here. I legit hope Seismitoad gets an update soon. Something like Acid or Drain Punch would be cool. Yeah. Could do with like a community day or something. It's 3-stage Pokemon. Alright, Pangoro. Great lead for us. Watch them just randomly have Rock Slide for no reason at all. Maybe Sculp would have been better. Probably would have, actually, but that's fine. That's fine, it is what it is. They go for Flame Charge. I don't mind that. If they go for Flame Charge again, because I think that'll mean that I outpace them to 3 moves. But I guess actually as well, Leip's worse into the Pangoro. Compared to the Sculp. So it's not so bad. Yeah, and I don't think they can incinerate me down here. They might try and snipe me with Pangoro after landing 1 more Incinerate. Yeah, they do. I don't really care. Assuming that they don't have Rock Slide, then that's fine. If they have Rock Slide here, that's basically going to one-shot us. And they do throw immediately. If they Night Slash, we can look to overfarm a lot. Yep, cool, that's fine. Obviously, they'd frickin' boost. Right, I don't really care too much, though. Is there a world where we still Bug Bite them down? No. Unfortunately not. But Talonflame doesn't have a move yet. So I think I can get to an Aerial Ace. Oh, shit. Doesn't matter anyways. Oh, what the hell? Ah, freaking Aegislash. I mean, our whole team has no play into it at all. So it doesn't really matter. We do get a nice farm down, which is something. It's something. But yeah, we're just not going to deal any damage at all. We've only got resisted moves on our Ledian as well. So yeah, yikes. Yikes. They don't quite farm us down just yet though. Maybe the opponent's going to start panicking. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think we forced a CMP tie. But yeah, we're so cooked, man. What's even the point? Boom! Yeah, CMP. Oh, man. That was rough. Imagine they lose connection. Yeah, and then we just Bug Bite them down. Come on. Actually, to be fair, even if they lost connection now, like, a no bubble move still takes us out. Alright, GG's. There was not much we could have done there. I think even though our team was pretty good into the, well, 2/3 of theirs, Aegislash just completely destroys me. I think even if we had a 2-shield advantage and all 3 of our Pokemon alive, just against Aegislash, we still lose. But we move on, we move on. Next up, we got Dustox, Yanma, and Inkay. I'm not feeling too good about this one, but let's see what we can do. See, now if you use my climbing team, you'd be ABA strong into Aegislash. I'd also not enjoy battling, so I'd probably do one whole set and then just quit making content altogether. What did we just spin there? Dustox, Yanma, and Inkay. Right. Yeah, this is not good. But what can you do, really? What can you do? We could have, I guess, used a lifeline, but I don't think we need it just yet. If we go 0-4, we'll use a lifeline. But Dustox into Electrode is an okay matchup for us. Guaranteed Carbink lead? Well, clearly not. What do I know? Yeah, exactly. Alright. We just bank the energy. Why are you shielding Inkay, bro? That would have done, like, no damage at all. I don't think we could even 2-shot them here. I do think they might be able to roll at me down, though, which is not great. Because I don't think Dustox will win CMP here. Yeah, that's bad. That is definitely bad for us. Because, as well, we don't really want to come in with Yamask and take huge damage from rollouts. But we're... Oh, sorry, not Yamask. Yanma. That's what I meant to say. But they don't throw a fast move. We're going to no-shield this. As obviously Wild Charge is going to do a lot more damage. I'm now going to swap back into this guy. Okay, they let me get to a Sludge Bomb. That's good. That's good. And if they want a shield here, I think I'm in an okay position. Okay, they let it go. That's fine, whatever. Never mind, because they've got Empoleon. What the hell am I supposed to do against this? Damn it. Okay, Empoleon beat my whole team anyways. Debuff? Nope. Right. There is definitely no point shielding here, because I think Electrode banked maybe a Wild Charge already, if not at least a Swift before they swapped out. And they'd outpace me to 2 moves on Empoleon anyways. If Niantic actually nerfed fast food pressure teams properly, we wouldn't have an issue. How many times has Charm been nerfed? The issue is they've actually just buffed Charm. They've never... Well, no, they did nerf it, I guess, ages ago. But then they just made it a slightly better move, which is not ideal. Alright, let's go spin the wheel again. Hopefully get a slightly more usable team this time. We've got Hisuian Growlithe, Frbacks, and Tirtouga. Right, we're very weak to fighting. But let's just pretend fighting types don't exist. That's the game plan here. I've never even seen a Primeape in my life. Alright, that's not good. I mean, good to bait this out, I guess. Growlithe would not be appreciating a Feraligatr. No boost for us. I'm hoping we're bulky enough to not allow a full farm down here. And yeah, looks like we are. So the opponent will have to throw a second move, which is good news for me. Well, either that or we get a shield advantage, which is probably even better news for me. Okay, awesome. That's good. And then we are, of course, an Ice Dragon. So if they do have Ice Beam for coverage, it's only neutral anyways. So I don't mind just completely no shielding at all. They bait with a Hydro Cannon. Don't care at all. We swap out. I hope they're not on Brutal Swing. They are on Brutal Swing. Why is everyone running Brutal Swing all of a sudden? Does Overheat just... Is that just not necessary anymore? We can't really shield this, but we should shield it. I don't know. Yeah, because unfortunately Rock Slide's just not going to KO. We definitely can't shield the next move. Oh, just frustratingly doesn't quite get the knockout there. I think what we do here is they might swap back into Feraligatr. Oh, they don't. Oh shit, clicked on the wrong one. It doesn't matter, we can't win this. Yeah, obviously I should have gone for Crunch here. And because of that, I do allow them to outpace me as well. So that was very poor play on my end. But I don't think Icy Wind is going to KO, so I might as well throw this straight away. And then maybe this allows me to live a Mud Bomb. Oh, they actually do shield. But yeah, they do outpace me now as well. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, because if I live this, I can just narrowly get the KO. But then they've got Feraligatr still, with energy. So I guess we swap out, but yeah, it's GG's. GG, trainer. We did make it close. We'll give ourselves that. But yeah. Alright. We are maybe going to have to use a lifeline here. We have, I think, 2 more battles in this set. And we do desperately need the Stardust because we need to build the final Pokemon for this wheel. So let's clear this, see what we spin. You get Slowpoke, so that's actually a good start for us. Houndour. And Litleo. This is actually an okay team, so I'm just going to keep this. And I'll use the lifeline in the next battle if we need it. But Slowpoke. Houndour. And then we'll go Litleo as our safe swap. Alright, yeah, I don't feel too bad about this team. I'm just going to quickly put my phone on charge. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to, like, face this way a bit. Just based on how long my cable is for the charger. Okay, we've got a better answer. But I guess we just stay in, because it's quite likely that they have a Jellicent in the back. Right. I don't get KO'd by Swift. So worst case scenario, I do grab a shield or something. I'd prefer if they shield one of these moves. Because what I can't really allow is for a Jellicent to come in and farm me down. So let's see, let's see. Okay, they do shield. That's great then. That's great. Because we also get them fairly low. And then they probably just blind Icy Wind me. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We incinerate them down. If they have Quagsire, though, then we just probably lose already. Or this. Bro, what the hell? What are you doing with Greninja? I mean, Greninja literally hard walls the entire team. They've got back-to-back already. I hope that they throw immediately, so I get a full Incinerate in for free. Oh, they don't. And also, they get a 0-turn swap. Who wins CMP out of Lilio and Talonflame? Probably not us. Oh, they just commit to the farm down. That's GG's. Oh, man. Sad times. We have to just no shield here. Hope they randomly flame charge me. But yeah, we definitely cannot be winning this game. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Greninja literally destroys the entire team. Resists everything we could have possibly thrown on all 3 Pokemon. But it is what it is. We're going to have to probably use our lifeline here, because we desperately need some Stardust from this next battle. And we got Drifloon, Nidorino, and Frillish. Honestly, that's probably the best team we could get out of what we've got left. So I don't think we... I'm trying to think if there's anything else that's better that we could have. Nidorino could be replaced by something a bit better. But realistically, I think we just keep this team. Alright, come on, here we go. If you could just not hard counter me, or like have a single Pokemon that core breaks the entire team, that would be amazing. Thank you. Please. Well, that's not really great for us, is it? What was it I said about having a Pokemon that completely core breaks the whole team? Could you not do that, please? Fuck's sake. Right. Well, we've got Ice Beam. Discharge doesn't really do that much. So they can't farm me down, which is good news. Go on, overfarm. You fool! Woohey! Okay, that's literally the best we could have got out of that. So we'll definitely take it. This looks like the kind of team that Itzaxon would pair with some random third Pokemon, and that'd be his title of the video. And it's just Stunfisk and Corviknight every single video. Right, here we go. Can you tell me again, Callum, how is it that the algorithm doesn't exist? Well, the thing is, there's probably like 50 plus Pokemon that core break the entire team here, because this is not a well constructed team. Oh, fuck my life. I was like, I don't want to go for Ice Beam because it costs more energy. You catch a bloody dig. Malamar in the back? Yeah, that's definitely... that's definitely possible. And they bait as well. Watch them get the boost here. Okay, they don't boost, but whatever. We'll take more damage from a payback, so I am inclined to shield again here. And actually just go for a full farm down. Please just, like, full send it here, mate. If you don't mind. Thank you. Yeah, here's Malamar. We make a catch. That's something for us. But yeah, I don't think Shadow Ball's enough, so maybe we just go like triple Icy Wind. Well, let's see what we can do here first. I don't think 2 Icy Winds would KO either. We do get the shield though. Honestly, I think we just full send the ball, see how close we can make this game. Bro. Oh, man. GG's. Sucks to be me. I actually don't think we'll be able to afford to build the final Pokemon. We just not won enough games. Yikes. Right, how much Stardust do we get for losing every battle? 3k. Oh, we got a Meowth. We'll catch that for some extra Stardust. We'll claim some Stardust rewards from some things. I can't bother to do that. Alright. Let's see how much Stardust we got now. What was it we're going to build? Palpatode. 182. But we need way more than that. We need over 200,000. Yeah, we're not going to get that. But anyways, we just carry on going. We have one set left. We got Meanfu, Sizzlipede, which I think I can buddy, and Kacneia, which I can also buddy. Right. Okay, so we're very weak to flying types. I will go with Kacneia as the buddy. Right. Okay, I think we just stay in, I guess. We've got Kacneia, which is better. Oh. Unfortunately, we are not a dark type. So maybe I should have come in with Sizzlipede instead. Aurora Beam? What the fuck? Bro. What even? That's hilarious. Right. Oh, they actually shield. Okay, well, we're going to have to shield here now as well. Which isn't great for us. Because... well, maybe we just blind Brick Break. Oh. Hydreigon. Bro. What the fuck? Sorry, that laugh was like way too loud. Jesus. Alright, that's GG's, right? What the hell? Alright. Okay, we'll take that for sure. We needed a win. Right, hey Cal, wanted to know, do you actually play the events like GoFest normally, or do you maximize Stardust gains to make content? No, I actually... I find like the big events like that just so boring. I really don't... like... the game's like nearly 10 years old. Just going out and catching stuff is so boring to me. I don't have the attention span for it anymore. Like back in the day, sure, but like I've been doing this thing for 10 years, so I don't really maximize stuff. Like the thing is, like even if you did try to, like during each hour, maybe there's like 2 whole Pokemon that give extra Stardust. Like maybe you get a Shelder and a Fungus as your 2 Pokemon as part of like a 20 Pokemon rotation or something like that. And then in that hour, you probably only come across like 6 of each of them. So like you just can't really maximize Stardust like that. What I used to do was I would go really hard for the Spotlight hours that would have double Stardust plus a Stardust boosted Pokemon, like your Fungus or a Shelder, for example. And back when it used to be in nests, I would very much hunt down Audino nests, especially during like double dust events. Like that would used to be the only way that I'd like be able to gain a lot of Stardust. Nowadays, obviously Audino doesn't nest anymore, and they just removed Spotlight hours completely because I don't know why they thought that having a Showcase Tuesday would be a better idea, which is dumb because who cares about a single day showcase anyways? Right, might have to charge my phone again. But yeah, so nowadays I barely actually play the game at all. Recently I had, it was quite funny, like, you know the weekly challenges that you can do with like a group of 4 friends? Our challenge was like catch 500 Pokemon, and I managed to catch 6 Pokemon in the time that everyone else had brought it up to 500. And those 6 Pokemon were GBL reward encounters. That was it. Those were the only Pokemon I caught all week. So yeah. So this is why I have no Stardust, by the way. I could literally just go out and catch stuff, but I can't be bothered. So this is why we're really struggling to build one final Pokemon for the stream. But it is what it is. Wait, did I just... No, that was the previous team. Spin again. We got Rufflet, Pidgeoto, and Krokorok. So we got a little ABB style team here. Triple weak to ice is what it is. Krokorok, Pidgeoto on return and Twister, and we'll go Rufflet as our safe swap. Just go for a jog with an auto catcher on. I just keep losing my auto catches, so I don't have one now, which is why I've got like 1,100 Pokeballs, because I'm saving them for when I eventually get one again. But I haven't gotten around to buying one. Okay, Licky Licky, pretty good for us. I think I'll just full send an Earthquake actually. I can't imagine they'll shield here. Although every time I say that, they do. But yeah, we'll just full send an Earthquake. We don't live that very comfortably, which I don't appreciate. But yeah, let's do it. Hopefully they don't catch it onto like a flying type. And they don't, so that's good. There'd be no point in us shielding here if they do shield. Okay, cool. We get the KO. Okay, we didn't need to swap out there, but actually our whole team's fine into Jellicent. Okay, that's good. That's good. We just go straight for Rock Tomb. Would have made a lot more sense for them to come into the Altaria, into our Krokorok. But we're not going to complain too much. Right, we might as well just sponge the damage here, because I realise we can't really hit the Jellicent very hard with our Pidgeotto. So we just take 2 Sky Attacks. If they swap back in, that's fine. And we might as well just swap now, because they don't have any fast pressure with the Jellicent. I assume they'll swap out immediately. So yeah, we just swap straight away. We've got a shield advantage. Opponent should recognise that there's nothing they can do here. But I guess if they can stall the clock long enough, they might have an opportunity to catch a crunch. But I don't think so. Okay, they are still trying. Right, I just have to watch my own clock here. If my Switch clock comes up in time, it means theirs has as well. But yeah, it hasn't, so we're chilling. Alright. GG's, trainer. Alright. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Phenom1T Smith. Announcing your birthday. Fair enough. Alright. We've got 2 more spins, and then hopefully we can build a Palpatode somehow. But probably not. We've got Teddy Ursa, Rayhorn, and Bayleaf. Thank you. Please have my like. I appreciate that. By the way, guys, for any of you watching and you've not left a like yet, what the heck are you doing? Might have to build a single move Palpatode. Actually, underpowered's probably a better idea, really, isn't it? Wigglytuff. We don't have a great answer to this, so we just stay in. They probably shield the first move if we go straight for Ancient Power here. I didn't actually realise we get to Grass Knot at the same time, so I should have just full sent a Grass Knot. But surely they shield. Yep. And now they can go for an Icy Wind. So I might as well shield. Right. Is there a chance that they go for a Swift here? I'm swapping out. I'm hoping I've caught a resisted Swift. And I'm correct. Okay, that does nothing. And we don't even get a debuff. Sad time to be a Rayhorn fan. But it's okay, we'll just let it go here. We have energy on our Bayleaf. We'll come in. I think we're on Scratch. Yeah, we're on Scratch. So we can actually just no shield once. Commit to a full farm down. Probably. Yeah, we can definitely commit to a farm down here. Perfect. Right, if we can get the final shield here... Well, we shouldn't, because they've already seen Ancient Power, right? So yeah, I think we lose. But if we do get the shield... Yeah, okay, never mind. Unfortunately, we just lose. Damn it. I need you to swap back into Wigglytuff. But yeah. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate for sure. Unless now they swap. Go on, trainer, do it. Ah. Alright, GG's. I wish I didn't bait actually with the Bayleaf, because I feel like if they hadn't seen Ancient Power, they probably wouldn't save a shield for the Bayleaf. But it is what it is. We can go spin the wheel again. And then obviously our final team, hopefully we can put with Palpatode in. Right, I don't know why I did that. Right, here we go. We've got Clamperl, Larvesta, and Hippopotas. With you ranking Cacturne at the top, I think people should know it requires skill and knowledge of when to boost. Some viewers have used it in Battle of Spice, and I'm pulling hairs out like, why are you doing, what are you doing with Cac? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it should be pretty obvious all of the Pokemon on the list, just because I ranked Cacturn as the highest, doesn't mean it's easy to use. It's just way easier to use than literally everything else on the list, and actually can just fully sweep teams in the right hands. But you have to remember, not everyone has those hands. Alright. What was the team? Clampo, La Vesta, and Hippopotas. Or Little Hippo, should I say. Bro, what is this? That is such a sick shiny shadow, by the way. Great lead for us, though. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they've actually farmed up to a Solar Beam. So I'm going to shield this. Okay, Earthquake, still good shield usage. Okay, they're gonna shield. Right, do they have Crunch? Probably not. Okay, they have 100 energy, I'm pretty sure. So let's see what they throw. Shadow Ball. Honestly, I might have actually just lost this game here. Because this isn't going to do that much damage. And now they just come in, Incinerate, farm me down. Wait, maybe Flame Wheel KOs? This is a shiny Shadow Chandelure. Okay. Not to worry. But that is a really cool flex. Does anyone managed to catch any shiny shadows that haven't been available through Team Rocket leaders at all? Like the Chandelure? Babe Wake Up, new Callum stream just dropped. Actually, it dropped 2 hours ago. So your babe should have woken up 2 hours ago. Honestly, that's pretty poor. Pretty poor on your babe's end. Alright, final team. Let's see how much Stardust we got. Oh, we've actually won 3 games here. We hatch an egg as well. That's some bonus Stardust. Love to see it. That doesn't really give us anything. We'll just scramble through some random encounters. Get as much Stardust as we can. I have one. Crap IV though. Nobody told Callum you can get Pity Stardust from gifts. No, I know you can get that, but it's like 50 dust. We'll do that if we're desperate. Which we are, but we're going through other stuff first. Trust me, it's going to be so worth it when Palpatode runs into a Gourgeist. And we just hard lose anyways. I don't have that many stacked Pokemon anyways, so like I think that's probably it. Yeah. And then we can also claim this Stardust, and we've got a Pokemon encounter here. A Tapu Bulu. Alright, we'll take that. And a Charge TM. Wow, we're being spoilt right now. Right, let's have a look now. Palpatode. Okay, we barely gained any Stardust at all there. I'll double move it first. Water Pulse. I don't even know what moves this thing learns. I should probably look that up first. Palpatode. Mudshot, Earth Power, Water Pulse. I believe that is the move set we want. We could go for Sludge Wave for coverage, but we'll just go with this. And then we'll see how much we can power it up by. 1451. I mean, that's a higher CP than probably most of the Pokemon on this list. So it's not the worst thing ever. So yeah, we got Palpatode built for the most part. And then the rest of the team should be pretty clear, but we'll see what its teammates are. We've got Magnemite and Fletchinder. Alright. Alright, here we go. Come on. Palpatode. Magnemite. Alright. Alright, here we go. Come on. Hopefully this isn't a complete waste of Stardust, and Palpatode can do some things. I have no clue what its stats are like. I feel like just looking at it, maybe it's got some decent bulk to it. Okay, I think we just play out the Zero Shield scenario here. Let's see. Oh, they catch onto Dunsparce. That's fine. Right, now what do I do here? Do I just stay in? Yeah. Hopefully Earth Power is going to do enough damage to put him into farm down range here. Otherwise, that's not really ideal. I don't really want to have to use a shield. Alright, come on Earth Power. I assume this does more damage than the Water Pulse does. But whether it KOs or not is a different story. Come on. No, nowhere near. That's sad. Okay, well, we kind of need switch advantage, so I'm going to shield here. At the very least, I can farm them down now. And come out with another move loaded. And they actually just snipe with Annihilate. That's fine, that's fine. Rage Fist obviously going to boost up their attack stat. We can now come in with Fletchinder. I believe we're on Peck. Yes, we are. I don't have a clue who wins CMP, but I would like to think that we can still live a Rage Fist. Yes, okay. And, oh shit. That's annoying. Fuck. Okay, we lose. Damn it, man. Fletchinder was good. But yeah, Bulldoze obviously just going to one-shot me. Alright, so, actually, Palpatode would have been pretty good there. If we read their team better, I guess. I don't know. That's the only Annihilate I've seen in, like, weeks. So, didn't really know what they'd pair it with. But we still went positive with that set, so we'll take it for sure. But yeah, that's going to be it for this live stream. I do have more battles that I could do, but like my phone is basically dying, and it's actually refusing to charge because my phone is too hot. So we're going to call it there. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Especially thank you to Who was it? Let me just remind myself. To Miranda, who donated $20 earlier, which I very much appreciate. Maybe I can use that towards buying an auto catcher, so I've actually got some Stardust for a change. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I should mention I'm going on holiday for, well, tomorrow until Tuesday evening, so there'll be no, well, I've recorded one video which will probably go live tomorrow. It's available for channel members to watch already though, so if you are a channel member, definitely go ahead and watch it if you haven't already. But it's another tier list based on the feedback. It seemed like a lot of people liked it. Obviously in terms of views, like, it didn't do very well, but actually a lot of commenting saying that they appreciated the different type of content. So we've done another one, this time based on the XL Pokemon that I've got built, which is why I've also done this stream. But yeah, that is what that's all I was going to say. So that'll be one video, but outside of that, no other content over the weekend until like Wednesday. So, and we'll be getting into the final week of the season by then. So hopefully they'll have like announced new move updates and something else. I don't know. This game feels like it basically needs the new code to have already been working for the whole season, really, to save it, because that's what this season was supposed to be. We just had obviously an interlude season where they were working on the code. It obviously doesn't work yet, so this whole season's basically just been pointless. Did you say buddy Ultra League Spirit Team was a thought? Yes, because I don't have anything else that I can actually buddy up right now, so I think Spirit Team is a good idea, but that's just going to take me ages, man, especially since I barely walk these days, at least with the game open. But yeah, we've got, is this? Yeah, Hundo. We've got one whole XL candy for it so far, so that honestly could take me freaking years to do, to be completely honest. But yes, that is probably what I will work on, at least in the meantime whilst I'm... But the issue is, right, when you buddy a Pokemon but you've not powered it up yet, you basically don't get any XL candies for it. So it forces you to like power that Pokemon up at least to like level 40, which I can't afford to do at the moment, obviously, as I just built a Palpatode instead. So that's annoying. I don't really know what to do with that. But anyways, you guys probably don't really care that much about that. So I will see you guys next week at some point. So